Well, today we're going to force people to fight to the death for our amusement. We've bought a 1-star ship, we have a 2-star, we can let them fight. We're going to move them really close, that way they can start the fight sooner than later. While their lives may be on the line, our entertainment is more important and we need that to happen in a hurry. Not only that, we can bribe the enemy to switch sides, so one of theirs is actually ours. And they're closest to the battle, so hopefully they die first because we don't want a traitor on our team. And for our troubles, we've earned $242, which is not enough to actually buy anything at all. However, there is a treasure chest, which we can collect. I think I want a Viking ship. It seems silly to have a Viking ship in the canon era, but that's exactly why we need to do it. And they still fire, I think, bow and arrows, so that's fine. We lost one ship and we're going to lose a few more, so clearly we need some merging. We took out 2 of their ships. It was a very brave battle and all of our idiots have died. Luckily, they will be immortalized somewhere or something. But we spent that money on a new ship, which we combine with that ship for a 2-star. In case you're wondering, 9 attack, 19 hearts on board. And it actually is a really big ship. Hopefully that actually makes a difference. So far this battle is a little more in our favor. We're 3v1ing the first ship, hopefully the same goes. Wow, we're wrecking those ships. Done. $750 for our trouble. We're going to buy another Viking ship. We're going to merge them into a better Viking ship. Well, we got 2 level 2s now, so we're just going to go ahead and put those together into whatever this is, a warcog. It's like a bigger Viking ship without cannons at all. That's probably fine. I feel like these ships should be pretty strong, so we're wrecking their first lines. Now we gotta fight their next ships, and we're putting up a pretty good fight. I don't know if we're gonna win this one. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win this one. Which gives us almost $1,200, which means we can buy both ships. So I think we're going to place the weaker ships up front. They can hopefully absorb a little bit of damage while these ones swoop in and start firing before they take any damage at all. We got to protect our most important investments. That's actually worked very well. The little baby ships are eating all the damage while the bigger damage ships can get more shots off in the meantime. So now we get a 2v1 their big ship, and I'm feeling pretty good about this one. $1,450. We got a lot of different ships to fight, and they even have a tier 3 up there. So as long as we can match the colors, we can upgrade our ship. So we have a tier 3 for the first time, a cog, 22 attack and 45 hearts on board though. That's big. And not to brag, but I know a big thing when I see it. Get to work, idiots. Win me a battle. Their tier 3 ship is going down and ours is still fully alive over here, so we're in good shape. Wow, they can fire from so far away. I could have put them in the back. They've got 3 tier 3 ships. So we're going to have to see what we can do for this one. I guess we also have 3 tier 3 ships as well. Plus we found a random treasure chest on the ground. I thought that was the other color, so that's perfectly fine. So we're going to put the weak idiots up front again and stronger ships in the back. My strategy is foolproof. Okay, we lost the little ships very quickly because those tier 3s are very strong, but we're taking out theirs as well. This battle actually isn't looking so hot for us suddenly. I hope those ships in the back are weaker than I think they are. Well, we've got some grinding to do. I keep being tricked by the money whale. That's not free money. So we're going to buy an $800 ship and a $900 ship and then a $1,000 ship. Or boat, or whatever these things are called, and we're going to smash everything together that we possibly can because we need numbers. Okay, tier 3s are at the back again. We got a little bit more meat up front, although that one died very quickly. I feel like they're not strategizing well enough for my liking. But we took out a few more of theirs. Their ships on the left are going to be very weak, but the ship on the right is quite strong. But if we take that out, I think we can actually win this because we can destroy them quickly. $3,000 means we can make some pretty good investments. Because now we can merge from a tier 3 all the way into a tier 4, and this thing's going to be a beast. 53 attack with 106 hearts. And I'm going to put that behind a tier 3 to absorb some of that damage. They also have a tier 4, so hopefully we get lots of damage on that right away. They do put it on the front line, so it's going to take all the damage right away, so our big ship can fire in on that, and then by the time the weaklings are dead, it's only our big ships left to actually destroy theirs, and we are wrecking theirs. It's just the most fun with pirates you could possibly have. Upgrades are costing even amounts of money now, $1,500 per upgrade at this point, so those are getting expensive. But we also get another tier 4, a galley. 40 attack, 266 HP. Okay, I'm starting to learn these ones are the tanks. The purples are the tanks, they should go up front. Gold star for this guy. Our firepower is going to be these guys in the rear. At least that makes sense in my brain. In theory, I don't know if that's going to work, but so far so good. They're eating a lot of damage, while the ones can sit behind them and do all the damage. We didn't lose a single boat. I can't wait to see what the tier 5 boats look like, and the tier 10s. We're going to go more so for the attack boats because they're more fun. We have a level 1 tank boat that's not going to last very long, but we do have a tier 3 and a tier 4 attack boats. So as long as our tanks up front hold out, then the ones in behind will absolutely wreck everything. And they're doing a great job of that. These guys did manage to destroy our tank boat, so now it's a battle of big boats, but we're definitely out firepowering them. Does that count as a win? For some reason, when all your sailors and boats dies, it doesn't count as a victory. I think it's funner that way. I mean, what's the point of pirates if not to sacrifice them through a brutal death? Anyways, we're going to stack on up. We got 2 tier 4s up front. We're going to go for a tier 5. This is maybe a stupid idea, but that thing's got to have some health. 95 attack too, so it's going to return damage, 2 gold stars. I'm going to put another attack boat up front, just a baby one, because we sacrifice babies. This battle should go more our way, because this thing's going to absorb tons of damage while dealing a ton back, so already I'm feeling a lot better. Even these boats at the back can't destroy it yet. Yeah, that made a giant difference. Now that we have $18,000, we have a lot of boats across the water from us. And I bet we got 2 tier 2s that are new, so hopefully our big tank up front can really absorb some damage. You know what, I'm going to swap these around. We'll see how this goes, because they do have a tier 4 at the back. Okay, our initial attack boat got absolutely destroyed. Our tanks are doing their best to absorb all that damage. And we absolutely destroyed them. $9,000, we're just getting richer and richer for ever more upgrades. And we can actually get a tier 5 attack boat, which is going to be insanely strong. 126 damage, even 250 health. Just to be sure, I've added another attack boat, and we're going to close the ranks a little bit. That way these can absorb the damage while these two absolutely annihilate. Probably. They do have a tier 5 as well, but we absolutely are wrecking their tier 5 because all their damage is going onto our tanks anyway, and these boats in behind are going to get one-shotted by my big boats. I like how we get about $10,000 every time now to get better boats. And whenever we want, we can actually stack up a few freebies as well. So now we have 3 tank boats and 3 attack boats, one of which of each is level 5. The enemies employing a similar strategy of the sacrifices up front and the gunboats in behind. It must be fun going into battle knowing that it's your duty basically just to die so that the ones behind can live. So they've actually destroyed our tank boats, but now it's 2v1 and our boats are going to absolutely destroy theirs. We're getting some pretty strong ships up front. We have a tier 5, a tier 4, and a tier 1, and we even have a tier 4 gunboat alongside a tier 5. So that means it won't be long till we get even stronger tier 6 ships, which we might soon need the way this is going currently. If my tanks can last just a little bit longer, we'll be in good shape, but they have so many boats on their side. We do a lot of firepower with these ships. I guess it's all up, it's a 1v1 now, but I think they're equally matched, so we're both gonna die. But that does mean that we're close. So far so good. Our tank has lasted till we got to their attack boats. Now we got 3 of our attack boats to their 1, so we got this. And we can now upgrade all of our attack boats into a single tier 6, which might be stupid, but 300 damage and 600 health is gonna be big. Plus, if I buy one more of these, I'm pretty sure we can work our way all the way up, so we have a tier 6 tank boat with 1500 HP and 224 attack. So we're going to try and do this with only 2 boats. This one's very tanky, this one's wildly dangerous. I don't know if it's enough to overpower all of those. But we're going to try. So far, not bad. The problem is getting that damage off routinely. The tank boat is almost dead, but we're also wrecking their strongest boat. Yeah, this is a good idea. We didn't lose a single boat, so now I can't help but wonder if we can just get away with that again. They have a lot of tier 5s though. They could actually combine those into tier 6s to be like us, but they're not cool enough. So we'll just see how this goes. So far we're damaging some of their boats, but we're about to lose our tank, and without that tank, my gunboat is going to be quite vulnerable. It's going to do a lot of damage, but it's about to take a lot of damage. If we could, yeah, we might actually win this. We did win this. That was definitely something we probably shouldn't have gotten away with, but we did. So we're just going to continue to buy boats at an even pace. Look how many we could buy thanks to all this money. And it's clearly worth putting them together and upgrading them rather than having the numbers in this game at least. So tank boats up front and damage boats in the rear. And that's going to be good enough. Considering we won the last battle, this battle should be fairly easy. We got a lot more tankiness and a lot more damage going out somehow. Yeah, they've got 2 tier 6s plus a bunch of other boats. We do have tier 4s, which should overpower them, but we'll see. Tier 6s are really strong. We really need to focus our damage on those first. If we can get those dead, then we're in good shape, but we still got to get their tier 6. But our tank did survive until, so we're going to be okay. Because their weaker ships can't really hurt our big one. Luckily, for 5 seconds of my time, we can get a free boat. And I have lots of 5 seconds to spare. Sometime later, I've collected enough boats to combine all the way up. So we not only have a level 7, but now a level 8 gunship, which does 1680 damage and has 3400 health. It's got 2 red stars. I just sort of figured, why wait? We don't need a tier 6 or 7 gunboat, we need a tier 8. I'm pretty sure that boat by itself would destroy anything the enemy's currently going to throw at us, but we'll see. You never know with a game like this. So far, we wrecked everyone. Though maybe they will. They're firing on my ship now. They can defeat a single tier 8. Okay, so numbers do matter. There is a lot of damage coming to my boats though. This is where you gotta have a bit of balance, because they're still now firing on my giant boat that has a ton of health. But they've got some strong boats also. And I guess this is level 20, but we can now make a level 7 guard boat. It also has 3500 HP, which I think is as much as this boat has, so that doesn't actually bode very well for us. So to absorb a little more damage, here's another tier 1 attack boat. We'll see how this goes now. Our tank boat should be able to eat a little more damage for sure, and as long as we take out their strongest boat, we might actually be able to win this. Okay, their strongest is dead. They're gonna still destroy me. It's closer though. I'm starting to think there's something to be said for like when one boat fires at another, they take time to reload and fire at a different boat. So if I just have a bunch of level 1s, they'll be so distracted reloading in between that we'll win. My strategy wasn't actually terrible. It's kind of working. We might get away with a victory here. I think we're going to win finally. See, you just need lots of little sacrifices. The enemies also jumped up to tier 8. I don't know if that follows suit with us, but we're actually fairly evenly matched. I have a little bit more tankiness, but our firepower is also slightly advantage to us. But it's strange that the enemy jumped up in strength so much just at the same time we did randomly. Now we're going to defeat them, but we've got 2 boats, so I think we actually win this because we have 1 boat surviving and it's very weak. And they lived happily ever after, never getting defeated ever again.